these technologies are applicable to every organization. So now let's understand what enterprise content management is all about. Managing content effectively means considering its full life cycle. Acquisition and capture would mean that either authoring the content or acquiring it from various different sources. Review and approval is the processing of that content. Delivering means the publishing or delivering it to the stakeholder of the content. And archiving would mean long-term retention and preserving this content for future purposes. Enterprise content management is the set of technologies used to capture, manage, store, preserve, and deliver the content and documents related to organizational processes. Now let's take a deep dive into some of the important components of enterprise content management so that we all understand it in detail. So for keeping it simple to understand, I would follow the similar analogy of the content life cycle. So let us begin with how the content is captured. So this example is how the content is captured through paper. In the countries like India, paper is one of the predominant content that we see around. Every organization has to deal a lot with the paper in day-to-day basis. So technology here can do things like automatic segregation of paper, automatic extraction of data from using ICR, OCR technology through paper, providing an option of image-assisted data entry where the indexes can be applied in an image-assisted data mode, where the data entry operator can see the image on the right-hand side. Second example of acquisition is how an end user can acquire this content through Office application. So here what you see on your screen is a user is archiving an email right from his email inbox directly to the content repository. Similarly, it can be done through Office application or any other application, any Office application, Microsoft Word or PowerPoint presentation. Third option which I would like to highlight here is about how the content is captured through smartphones and mobile devices. Now this is an example of contemporary technology. So here what organizations are doing is that instead of using the traditional way of bringing all the paper document to branches and scanning them and then sending it to central location, they can appoint, or their sales agent can carry a tablet or a smartphone. They can take the photograph of all those documents, can access the application right from their mobile phone, can do the basic indexing and send it in the workflow right from their mobile phones. So this is one innovative way of how the content capture can be done. So post acquiring this content, the content has to be managed and organized and classified and put as per the organizational policies. This is where the document management comes in. Now what you see on your screen is the view of a repository. So content here can be classified as per the business need or organizational hierarchy, and the content then can be stored in terms of folders and the access permission, sharing of content, managing in terms of creating versions, access permission, who can see what section of repository, all this that is managed here. And then user will have options to quickly retrieve this information for his for processing his work. So he will have things like searching a document on the basis of indexes, searching a document on the basis of content within the document. So this is where the document management plays a key role in content management portfolio.